Okay, I've continued to study modes, and I think I'm starting to understand them better. For me, understanding them as parallel modes makes the most sense and was the easiest to understand. I've been looking at these on and off for several years, and it just didn't click for me, I think, until recently. I think from what I've kind of seen other people talking, that's not an uncommon thing. So I'd like to just talk a little bit about it and then delve into a couple of my favorite modes that I've been experimenting with. So the modes are, and again, I'm thinking about it as in parallel modes. So um, you have G major, G minor, so that would be your Ionian and Aeolian modes. And then you have two other major modes, two other minor modes. So the other minor modes would be Phrygian and I think Dorian was the other. And the other major modes are Lydian and Mixolydian. And whether it's major or minor depends on what that third is, whether it's considered a major third, so if we're in G, or the flat third. And I like to think of everything in as a variation of the major scale. So with the major scale in G, so we have a G major chord, and the G major scale would be our root here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, an octave. So the difference between that and the Lydian mode would be you have your, so again you have your 1, 2, 3, but you have a sharp 4, and 5, everything else is the same. You can hear that sharp 4, so if we have our tonic chord here, the G major, and then we play through the Lydian scale, you can hear that dissonance there. So it's the root and the sharp 4. You can also double up the root on an octave there. You really get that sharp dissonance. So again, back to the root chord. So I like that mode a lot, and I also like the Phrygian, which is a variation of the minor. So if you've got the G minor chord here, so in Phrygian you're going to have the root and a flatted second. And you got your 4, 5, and then a flat 6. Hear that interval as well. You get some dissonance. A very distinctive sound. So again, the G minor chord and the Phrygian scale played in relation to that. Oops. Just mixed up the Lydian a little bit. So there would be a G power chord, and if you played the flat 6 instead, you hear that dissonance. Those, I think, are my two favorite modes right now, or at least the most distinctive ones. Then you move into Mixolydian, which is the major scale but with a flatted 7th. You would have There we go. So the flat at 7th to the root. And then you go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I've been working on. Again, I really enjoyed that, and the modes are starting to, I think, make sense to me. So, as always, I could be misunderstanding that, but that's where I'm at now with what I've been experimenting with and my understanding of it.